Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. We have a nice Spider-Man. Not sure which version we could call this, but it's pretty much a version of the Iron Spider, I would say. And here we have enough stalling. So there's been some changes made to the Booster Gold vendor. Let's take a look at those changes. So basically, there's a couple of time capsule that have been added to the Booster Gold vendor. So if we scroll, so basically we still have the original time capsule and all the other time capsule, Amazon time capsule, Guardian, Team Up, Time Torn, Arcane, Gotham, Notorious, Paradox, Assassin, Kryptonian, and the Cursed Gotham time capsule. But now they've added the Atlantean time capsule, so we can see the Dark Shimmer material. The Dark Shimmer material is the pretty much uber rare item, and you can see sadly it is expensive. So it would cost you a lot of quarks to be able to purchase this material. There's the bubbles movement that's been added. I have the bubbles on my multiverse character. I'd like to have it on a couple of my other characters, but again, as you can see, it is pretty expensive. So it will take me a while to get it for a couple of my characters, but it's going to be doable. Here we have the bioluminescent material. I don't have this material just yet, so I might be tempted to purchase it, although I don't like it very much, so I was never really in a hurry to purchase this material. But at some point, if I have more quarks that I know what to do with, I'll probably purchase the material. If I do purchase it, I'll try to show it to you. So here we have the Harpoon Hand, the Shimmer material. I'm pretty surprised the Shimmer material is pretty inexpensive, 225 quarks. And here we have the Primeval style, which is pretty much modeled after Atlanta, I forget how to say her name. Aquaman's mother, basically. And here we have the various emblems. We have the regular version of the emblems, and we have the enhanced version of those emblems. So you can see the price in quarks for those emblems. And also, there is the Shazam time capsule. I know that a lot of you guys were waiting and waiting for the Shazam time capsule to be added to the Booster Gold vendor, and now here we are. There's two items that a lot of you guys have been waiting for. You've been waiting for the Power of Zeus eyes. Again, you can see those eyes are freaking expensive. But if you cannot get them from the broker, and if you cannot purchase them for 10 billions on the trade chat, this is going to be an option for you to be able to get the eyes. But yeah, you will have to play the long game and farm for quarks in order to be able to purchase the eyes. Another thing that people have been waiting for is the Crown of Solomon. A lot of you guys wanted to get the crown, and sadly getting the rare collections to be able to get the crown was a little challenging. But now you can decide to farm for quarks, and you can work towards purchasing the Crown of Solomon. There's the Cloak of Eternities, the Winged Feet of Hermes, and then we have basically the Eternal style, which is the Shazam style. We can preview it, doesn't matter. I will put a link in the description down below of the various styles. I made a video about pretty much all those items, so I'll put a link to those videos in the description down below. And here we have the enhanced version of the Shazam style. And if we go a bit further down, then we'll get the various emblem, the Shazam emblem, the Tawny emblem, and all those, the Magic Lands emblem. Although the Magic Lands, I don't recall them being very popular way back when, so I don't expect a lot of people to buy them from Booster Gold. But if somehow you kind of like those emblems, again, I will put a link in the description to the video showing off those emblems. So there we go, guys. So these are the new emblems that have been added to the Booster Gold vendor. The reason why they've added those emblems, here's a nice better version of our friend Spidey. So the reason why they added those emblems to the Booster Gold vendor, basically we have a new Resurgence Mega Capsule right now. Now let's go into supplies. So we got a new Resurgence Mega Capsule, and whenever we get a new Resurgence Mega Capsule, there's two of the oldest time capsule that gets added to the Booster Gold vendor. Dang, our friend Spidey is giving us a show today. That's a pretty cool looking version of our friend Venom. Yeah, I know it's Venom, I'm just having fun here. So now, whenever we get a Resurgence Mega Capsule, there's two time capsule that gets added to the Booster Gold vendor. So if somehow there's some items you cannot get from time capsule, like right now there's the doll skin that is very difficult to get from the time capsule, or even better yet, the smoke chromo material. That's a material that's pretty hard to get. If you cannot get it from the time capsule or from the broker or from the trade chat, you can wait, you can play the long game, and eventually those items will be added to the booster gold vendor. And if you're wondering how to get quarks, you can get quarks from the quarks vendor. So you can purchase 25 quarks for 100 source marks. Or the other option would be to save up your free stabilizers that you get with the daily rewards and use those stabilizers to open time capsule, and you get quarks from time capsule. So these are the two options to get quarks. Get your free stabilizers from the daily rewards and use those to get some free quarks, or purchase quarks from the quarks vendor, from the time and space vendor. And yes, for some of the items, when it costs 5,000 quarks, yeah, you will have to play the long game before you can purchase those items. Obviously, once in a while we do get a sale on the quarks vendor or on the booster gold vendor. Normally we get like 20% off or something like that. So if you wait a bit, we might get a sale on booster gold at some point. The problem is that when will we get a sale on the booster gold vendor? I have no idea at this point. We never really know ahead of time, but about twice a year we get some sales on the booster gold vendor. So if you play the long game and wait a bit, you might be able to save at least a few quarks from purchasing items from booster gold. So there you go, guys. So these are the new items that have been added to the booster gold vendor. Enjoy.